All right, now I'm going to transition here before we get into the props, the Super Bowl MVP. Tom, we'll go to you first, then to Rich. Tom, who's your pick?
All right, so look, the MVP is either going to be Brady or Mahomes, right? I don't think there's any way around it. You're wagging your finger. It's going to be Brady or Mahomes either way. So that's where you should definitely bet, in my opinion. But I'm going with TB12. Rich, I was telling Marky, it's disgusting that I'm rooting for Tom Brady.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
It like your dad used to say, "Oh, what we're doing out here is disgusting," right?
With a Jets tattoo on you, just rooting for TB12.
Yeah. But I'm going Tom Brady to be the Super Bowl. If the Bucs win, there's no way they don't give Brady the MVP.
I don't know about that. But all right, Rich, who's your pick?
It's hard to argue against. So I generally have a rule of thumb when it comes to betting. I'll get into it later. First touchdown, my favorite bet ever. But with bets like this, I don't really see a lot of value in laying on my book. I have minus 160 for Mahomes and plus 150 for Brady. So back to that Patriots-Rams Super Bowl, your boy plus 4,000, Julian Edelman MVP bet. So it's not impossible. That's
a risky bet, though.
Wait,
so
did that hit?
Yeah.
He was. Oh my god!
He won the MVP. Brady had a shit game.
I mean, you definitely hedged that elsewhere, though.
No, I had the Pats full game for that, and I had Edelman MVP. So I crushed it that Super Bowl.
That's an unbelievable pick. So who are you going here?
I mean, this year I always like to do one of both teams, just so like if somebody wins, you have all your bases covered. But here I'm just going to ride the wave of the week. The huge story going into the week: if the Tampa Bay Bucs win this game, who else but Playoff Lenny? Playoff Lenny has been the story of the week. Pardon my take, guys. T-shirts on sale in the Barstool shop. I don't work for them. Free ad. But plus 3,000 seems a little too good to pass up for me.
Man, we don't even have a darn sponsor on this podcast, and you're giving out free ads. Come on now.
Yeah, but Marky, take that out. Take out that. Take out enough free ads.
All right, so I'm gonna go with my pick.
Wait, hold on, Rich. You said you were doing from one.
Oh yeah, who's your chief? Who's your chief?
For the Chiefs, I mean it's not a lot of fun, but I guess Travis Kelce plus 1250.
Right, I like it.
I like the bigger guys with the bigger odds, but I mean Kelce can easily win it. The Chiefs win.
This leads perfectly into my pick, which I think is probably the hottest take, boldest call here. This is a pure gut feeling. I'm going Ronald Jones plus 5,500. He was basically phased out of the game last week, right? 10 carries for 16 yards, but he's healing up. Almost went for 1,000 yards this season. He had that back-to-back 100-plus yard streak in the middle of the year. I just have a weird feeling he's going to break out, go for like 18 carries, 136 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's the prediction. I saw a stat. I think this bodes well for playoff Lenny as well, based on DVOA, which is just like a defensive metric, basically how good your defense is. Statistically, the Chiefs in the playoffs are the best against the pass and the worst against the run. So I think that, I'm taking the shot here on Ronald Jones. I already, I'm a little bit into cards. I bought the signed rookie card at a 199 just he wins it.
Investing.
I'm going Ronald Jones here.
Hey, Marky, if that hits, I mean, I know you're not going to bet it because me and you both aren't gamblers, but if that hits, you'd be so mad that you didn't throw some cash.
I mean, with all those stats, I kind of have to toss a little bit on.
I mean, but all those stats go for Leonard Fournette too. I just think that's an area where they could exploit that Chiefs D.
All right, so now we're gonna hop into some prop bets. Now, the way we're gonna do this is Marky is gonna pose the question. I'm not a gambler, so I'm going to give you my quick gut reaction of what I think, this will be. And then we're going to let Rich kind of dive in a little more depth and talk to it. And then, Marky, you could throw what you think as well at the end. So what do we got first? What's our first prop bet?
All right, we're going to go with some more football-oriented props first, and then we'll move to the crazy ones. But any touchdown overturned by replay, I have yes for plus 185. I have no for minus 280.
I'm going to go yeah.
Okay. Rich?
Yeah, I'm with
Refs
you.
Stink.
I'm going yes as well. So
that's kind of like I feel like in my mind, 50-50 shot. Lay the dog.
Yeah.
Don't have to eat all that juice.
I mean, all that means is they put the ball back on the 1 yard line in some cases. So yeah, I'm for sure hammering yes.
Or a bobble, right? So I think that's a solid one right there. All right, Chiefs first touchdown scorer. We have Tyreek Hill plus 320, Kelce plus 350, Clyde Edwards-Helaire plus 750. And then you got guys like Hardman, Watkins, Mahomes, I'm assuming rushing touchdown, and Bell all over plus 1,000.
I'm going Mahomes as running it in first.
That's plus 1,200. I'm actually going to go
my
Kelsey.
favorite bet.
Yeah, I'm going Kelsey plus 350.
I said versus the Browns. Hit on that. My favorite bet. I'll get into it a little bit later, but first touchdown score is always my favorite bet. But Mahomes, I think, was plus 1,800 versus the Browns. Hit that. This time, I would like to go with Travis Kelce. I think Travis Kelce is going to be hot
on a little shovel pass or something.
Yeah, something stupid like that. He's going to be involved early and often.
All right, cool. I like it. What do we got next, Mark?
Brady, longest completion over under 38.5 yards.
Yeah, I think he's going to pop a big one for like 50, 60. I think he might. I mean, he's been throwing the ball deep for tutties, so I'm going definitely the over, and I think it's going to be a touchdown as well. I don't know if you can like parlay that, but I'm going to go with he's going to have like a 60-yard tud to like Scotty Miller. Since he's been running his mouth, saying he's faster than Tyreek, I think he's going to show out and catch a big one. So yes, over.
Yep, I'm with it. I would say AB. I don't know if he's still tweaked up, but I could see him first. Is it his first Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think so.
So first Super Bowl, if he's fully healthy, I could see him hitting one of those, or his sub, like Tom said, come in, Scotty Miller, outrace the cheetah. Yeah, live in action, like a 60-yard bomb.
Hasn't Brady had like his best year throwing the deep ball this year?
Yeah, I think he has been very efficient.
So like, I think that's
I'm gonna go under here. I don't know why. I'm taking the under on that one. And then my last like football oriented prop bet, we have player to record 100 plus receiving yards. Kelce minus 105, Hill plus 125, Godwin plus 220, Evans plus 325, Brown plus 750, and then there's just a bunch of other ones that are lower down.
So when you're asking this, can I pick like numerous people?
Yeah, I think you can. Right? Yeah.
I think Evans is going to have a day. So I think Evans is going to be like 8 catches for like $157 and a touchdown. So I'm going to take Evans in that one. And I mean, I think Kelce or Tyreek, either one is like, I think if you just bet both of them, you'll hit on one of them.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll go with Kelce.
All right.
I'm glad you said that because I am all the way in on Mike Evans. I think that's insane value. Plus 325?
Yeah.
For 100 yards. Yeah, I love that. I mean, Brady could spread the ball around easy, especially with AB back in, but that's too good a value to pass up. And love Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I'm only picking one, I'm taking Hill.
If I'm only picking one, it would be, honestly, it might be Evans just because of the value, but I think Hill's obviously lower odds, easier of a lock. But
the thing is with Hill is just any play could pop.
Yeah, you can go for 70 on one play.
Any play could pop.
70% of the way there.
Yeah, so those are all of our football ones. Now let's move to the more fun ones, right? Like you see this a lot towards the Super Bowl, right? Like all these weird prop bets. My first one is the main color of Patrick Mahomes' headband. We got red minus 400, black plus 210, gray plus 600, I believe, and then white plus 600.
What color are they wearing in the game?
Red.
So I'm going to go red.
Yeah, I mean, I think it has to be red. I mean, yeah, it has to be red. Minus 500, they're telling you
it's not going to be black
red.
Or gray.
No. So if anything, I'd go white maybe just to get some value, but I can't see him wearing anything but red, really.
I'm going white just to go white, but he wore red last Super Bowl when they wore red, so I don't think he's going to switch up the color.
There you go.
You know what I mean? 1-0 in the red headband.
So I guess that's a mortal lock.
That's one where I think you swallow the juice and lay it on there.
Yeah.
I don't know any of this terminology.
It just
dude, I was throwing around like hedge this bet. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So basically minus 500 to anybody who's listening who doesn't really gamble. You're going to always think about it towards $100. So you're going to put up $500 to win $100.
Yeah.
So if it was plus 500, it would be you're laying 100 to win 500.
Yep. Wait, it's plus 500 on the red headband?
No, he's minus.
No, it's
minus 500.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're putting up 500 to win 100.
Tom was about to open up an account there. All right. First coach to have their coach to have nostrils seen first during the game. Andy Reid plus 150 or Arians minus 250.
Oh, it's Andy Reid, 1,000,000%. The dude has not figured out the mask once all year. He's been going with that loose joint lately. So I'm going with he's either going clear head shield in Florida.
That's what I want to know. Is that a DQ if he's got the
Well, no, that's nostrils off the jump. I'm going Andy Reid.
I'm with
who would never, before Rich goes, who would never lose this bet?
Adam Gase.
Best
mask wearer in the league.
R.I.P. in peace, Adam Gase. Force him out.
Who you got, Rich?
I hate to keep going with the beard here, but it's got to be Andy Reid. It's got to be Andy Reid. And if I have it any other way, if this is allowed, I saw him in the press conference looking absolutely unbelievable, dripped in the red Hawaiian.
yes.
Off the rip. How can we make sure he gets that on the sidelines? Like, is there a way we can put Andy Reid in the Hawaiian on the sidelines? Is that the rules?
I think if he wins, he automatically is putting that on.
There was a prop bet.
Just
the design of his
change.
mask.
He can't let that gut hang out.
Yeah,
dude. When I was coaching at Salisbury, the tradition was after you win a championship, all the coaches throw on Hawaiian shirts, which is pretty cool.
It's every team should follow suit on that.
They had a prop what the design was, and one of them was a Hawaiian for Andy Reid. But I'm actually going Bruce Arians here because I think Andy Reid's is gonna run a tight ship with this mask. I don't know why. I've been pretty much against you guys on all of these, but
fade Mark roll
with the clear. Unless I just hit these all and you guys are wrong on everything. But I think the clear mask is a big time. That's a big caveat. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. All right. Color of the liquid poured on the winning coach. We got orange plus 125. Red/pink. I've never heard of like a pink Gatorade, but plus 300. That yellow green plus 400, purple plus 600, clear plus 600, and blue plus 700.
All right. First of all, yellow pink would be like a strawberry.
No. Yellow is its own. It's yellow.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Pinky purple, whatever you said, would be like a. I'm going. Is you said red was an option?
Plus 300.
I'm going red. Both teams wear red. I think it would be fitting for them to do that, but I could also see like a sneaky purple in there, but I'm going to go red.
I think orange is the most common.
Orange Gatorade is so whack.
Terrible.
Red is plus 300.
What was what did the Chiefs get last year when they won? You know, color off the rip?
It might be orange, but I'm not positive.
Because I'm going to say I hate this bet. I'm like 0 for 12 or however long I've been betting Super Bowls on this bet. I've literally never won it. So I'm going to do what I always
Maybe you just
I'm going to do what I always do. I will not be touching this at all. But just for the show, I will go purple.
All right. I'm going red also. I don't think red has ever happened. I saw some dude on TikTok talk about this. I think he said red has never happened, which is crazy, but we'll see. I don't know if that's 100% true.
There's no time like the present, baby. Give me that red Gato.
Yeah. All right. What will be said first? COVID or pandemic? COVID minus 500, pandemic plus 300.
Ooh.
Who's calling the game?
I think Romo,
you know that they're leading in with in a pandemic riddled 2020.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know though.
I'm going pandemic. I feel like COVID is almost a trigger word, so I'm going pandemic.
Here we go, Jim.
I really hope that's just a calf cramp. That was my favorite moment of the season. Dak's ankles pointed.
Well, that was not my favorite moment.
Oh, I mean, favorite Romo moment of the season.
No, mine was that TikTok where it's Daniel Jones and it's Frank Caliendo going, he usually likes to run about 60 yards. He usually likes to trip at the 20. Here we go.
All right, what's your pick here, Rich?
Give me the underdog. Who's the underdog?
Pandemic.
Yeah, give me the underdog. I wouldn't feel confident laying the heavy. Yeah. I wouldn't feel confident laying the huge. What did you say the favorite was?
It's minus 500. I don't like the odds there, but I do think that would be the first said. I just think
I didn't even think along those lines.
Yeah, I think they're going to talk about testing, and I think that's why they're going to say COVID. But I don't like the odds there. How many times will Bill Belichick be mentioned? More than once, minus 175, or less than once, plus 135? So basically, are they going to say him 2 or 0, right? So
they're going to average 1 a quarter talking about Brady and Belichick. So I hammer the over there.
Yeah. I'm with the beard again. Absolutely hammer the over.
I'm with you guys on this. I think this is the first one we all agree upon. I think that's a no doubter. And then my last prop question is, how many commercials will have a dog in them? Over 4.5 is minus 250, or under 4.5 at plus 170?
4.5's a lot. I hope there's like 20. I'm a huge dog guy. But I guess I'm going to go with Rich's tactic here and go with the underdog. What was the underdog?
Under 4.5.
Give me under.
Plus 175. Yep. You said Rich's
but
tactic.
Dude, give me like the Budweiser.
No, the Clydesdales.
Give me the Clydesdale. Give me the hard hitters. You know, I want to cry. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at that point. I'm usually probably like 7 beers deep, teetering on the edge, and then you throw that in my face, and maybe a tear shed.
Dude, that's one of those where I'll look at my dog and be like, Gracie, I love you. You know,
exactly.
I'm going over here just because America loves dogs, but I'm very excited for these commercials. Can't wait to see, the best one. Yeah, that's good.
Who's doing the Super Bowl show? The Weekend?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if there's a prop bet, but I know that they've been going off with this blinding light stuff.
I was going to say,
I'm going with I Can't Feel My Face as the first song.
Wow.
I mean, that'd be kind of wild. I honestly don't know enough Weekend songs off the top of my head.
I'm going to see if I can get some lines real quick. Hold on. I got the lines. So, first song at the halftime, The Favorite, Blinding Lights.
Not going to happen. They've been promoting that so hard. He's not coming out with it.
Save Your Tears. Never heard of it. Pray for Me. Never heard of it.
Isn't that a Drake song?
No idea. Can't Feel My Face is number 4.
Give it to me.
I'll go number 5, Starboy.
Yeah, I'm with Starboy also.
You're with Starboy?
I'm going Can't Feel My Face.